both along the fault. We like those sensors really close to the fault because that gives us really those first motions that are coming out of the earthquake. It tells us the earthquake has started. So once that earthquake started, seismic waves start traveling away from where that earthquake starts. P waves are primary waves. They're the first waves that arrive. They're faster. And so you'd feel sort of a jolt coming up beneath you. The S waves would travel along behind those and start shaking you back and forth.
So we're in Pasadena and we're at one of the seismic stations. At the bottom of this vault, this is what it is. So, and it moves relative to the Earth. And basically, whatever happens in here gets turned into an electrical signal, and boom, takes some very, very precise observation about what's happening.
Well, we were one of the early adopters of the Shake Alert system. We implemented it in January of 2017, and it gives us precious seconds to anticipate an earthquake that may be coming to the Los Angeles area, and that'll enable us to put an alert out to our operators. Part of the protocol is to slow down the train as it is moving in advance of an earthquake. So the slower you're moving, the more safely you can operate the vehicle. And stopping the vehicle is the best course of action for a large-scale event.
With very large earthquakes, the Shake Alert Earthquake Early Warning System is going to use seismometers. But with the really big earthquakes, we're going to need information from these stations, because what's going to happen is that if there's a really big earthquake, these stations are going to move very quickly in a very short amount of time. And that information is critical to understand the biggest of earthquakes. We're talking earthquakes that are magnitude 8 and above. Big earthquakes in places like Iran and Indonesia, and they could stand to have their own earthquake early warning systems. And this has actually become a really interesting international community. We're all learning from each other. One thing we want to do, and the big currency of Shake Alert, is time. Time is really important to us. Currently, the time that it takes to get messages out is taking way too long. And we want to reduce what we call latencies as much as possible. So we're working with a whole array of partners, the telecommunications industry, we're working with mass notification providers to get those messages out as quickly as possible.